Hey there, Chapter 3, Lesson
5.
Mr. Penka here with
What's
his face? Good old what's his face?
I know it. Don't tell me. Mr. Knorr.
Finding his microphone.
I had it.
I did again.
Did you do that?
Sorry.
Yeah. That's all right. I belch before I talk.
These are the reactions to Jim Crow. Last time we looked at what Jim Crow is. Jim Crow, a system of laws meant to make segregation legal or enforced by law. These notes will go right there. I did again. Two African American responses to Jim Crow. There are two men who were famous at this time among African Americans and among the country in general. And they were famous for their responses to Jim Crow, how they reacted to it. One of them is Booker T. Washington. The other one is W.E.B. DuBois. And we have some mnemonics here to help you, with remembering certain things. So, Booker T. Washington, Washington, D.C., a great place to go for a vacation. I always have relatives coming by to visit me for my city.
Yeah, like they care.
That's not really true.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares!
Ooh.
Washington, great place to go for a vacation, but Booker T. Washington died of a heart attack because he never took a vacation. He was too busy working on his vocation, or teaching vocations to other African Americans.
Now, is that what you're going to teach them, that he died of a heart attack because he was never taking a vacation?
That's what I'm going to teach them?
That's what they're thinking. No, they're like, oh, that's why. So they're going to be all wanting to take vacations all the time now. You just really messed up their life with their parents. Mom, Dad, Mr. Penka says people die of heart attacks because they don't take a vacation. Move on.
Okay, so follow Mr. Knorr's rules and never, ever,
no vacations.
ever relax and take a vacation.
No.
Always work on your vocation.
Yes.
So he believed in equality through vocational education. And that T there, you could think of him as a teacher.
Oh.
He accepted social segregation.
Which means
that he thought you can't change it now. You might as well accept it, put up with it, and then in time, you can prove that there's a better system, or prove that you don't deserve. Who's that knocking at my door? So he thought that you could prove to the whites in the South that African Americans deserved a place of equality, that over time they would see that they are hard workers, that they're good at their vocations.
So they could work with each other, but not be with each other in a sense. You could sell to, you could buy from, but we don't want to really, it's fine the way things are, that we're separate.
Now he wasn't, I won't say that accepted means he was happy with.
No.
Accepted just means he knows that this is the way that the whites in the South and whites in America look at African Americans for the most part. And the only way to change that is not by force or by law, but to persuade them that they are as hardworking and eager to pursue the American dream as anybody else.
That's what he thought.
That's what he thought. Now, W.E.B. William Edward Burghardt DuBois. Yeah, DuBois. Now I'm going to lead you through some drawings there. So oval, circle equals circle, oval.
Yes.
Draw those.
I got it.
Feel free to pause. Leggedy legs.
Whoa.
Leggedy legs.
Whoa.
8. Make sure there are 8 on each. Oh,
whoa.
Red hourglass.
Oh, I thought it was a bow tie.
Black.
That's scary.
W.E.B. DuBois.
Boys.
W.E.B.'s. To help you, think of it as whites equal blacks. When? Now.
That's what he wanted.
Sorry, Booker T. I'm not waiting. Not someday. Now.
We shouldn't have to wait. Why should we have to wait?
He believed in full political, civil, and social rights for African Americans. Not someday, but now. And he founded the NAACP as a way of helping make that happen. So the NAACP helped to finance the lawsuit of Brown v. Board of Education. So that was one route to say, by changing the laws, you can change this system.
And what is the NAACP?
Whoops. Wrong. I just typed it. NAACP, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Still exists today. Still advocating for colored people today.
And you'll see it whenever we're talking about the civil rights movement of the 50s and 60s. You'll hear it mentioned many times.
Because you could say there are two branches to the civil rights movement. One is Booker T's approach of kind of using the weapon of love, persuading your enemy, turning the other cheek. And there's W.E.B. Du Bois of, you can do that stuff, but you got to change the laws as well. These two things kind of converge with the civil rights movement and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and passive
there is some
nonviolent
serious friction between these two guys, though, and the movements, which was a bummer because rather than them being able to combine their forces, they were pretty much splitting on their viewpoints.
So you could find a middle ground between these two men and say that they are both right in their way. Vocation jobs are necessary. African Americans do need jobs. They can't force people to stop hating them. But the laws are also not helping. Like Plessy versus Ferguson, it's not helping things.
No. W.E.B. Du Bois, you'll also learn about in the video. And the white spider, or the white widow, is equal to the black widow, is what he's trying to say. It's like we're both equal now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't quite drive that home.
That's okay.
Big payoff.
All right.
All right, so do that.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Take care. Shalom.